So Ethereum has been running and finally catching up to Bitcoin a little bit. Currently trading just above 1900. We've been as high as 1921 here in the last 24 hours. And it's very interesting because we're on the heels of a big upgrade for Ethereum that is scheduled for April 12th. That is the Shanghai upgrade. At this moment, Ethereum will slowly start to be unstaked by a number of long term Ethereum holders who have staked their Ethereum. So it begs this big question: will there be a big sell off because of all of this Ethereum becoming unstaked and potentially being liquid, right? If people want to sell, they can do that. Now, there is a couple different schools of thought here. Number one, the market has come back and Ethereum has been on a nice run. So, maybe people take some profits, but why sell everything, right? Because we're on a nice little uptrend here to start the year in 2023. But there's a couple other different takes here too. Another one is, well, people have waited, and it's time for them to finally cash in on their Ethereum, right? I mean, we're talking about people well into the profit here. So there could be a big sell off. Other people say that, hey, no, I mean, Ethereum's been as high as, almost 5,000 here in the previous bull run. Why would you go ahead and sell your Ethereum when you know it's going to 10 grand perhaps in the next bull cycle? But right now, Ethereum is pressing up against $2,000, which is super, super huge, right? Now you could see this little bit right here on the screen. Ethereum Shanghai upgrade now has an official target date, with Ethereum Shanghai upgrade scheduled for April 12th. Ethereum has gained 6% in the last 24 hours, and the cryptocurrency is showing early signs of relative strength versus Bitcoin. This is coming from Popular Analyst, which is very interesting because not only did Ethereum just hit its all-time high here in the last 8 months, but it's finally gaining ground against ETH. And if we go inside here and learn a little bit more about this, of course, we know it's the second largest crypto behind Bitcoin, but its on-chain activity right here has been steadily increasing in the past few weeks. So with more and more users utilizing the network for various purposes, we've seen a huge uptick in activity. I can tell you, just transacting on Ethereum in the last week, it's been a lot higher gas fees, but that tells you that the network is being used, right? And it's also led to a surge in demand for Ethereum, with sharks or addresses holding 100 to 10,000 ETH accumulating 4.24 billion just in the last 9 months. This is per the data from crypto analytics firm Sentiment, coming on April 5th today. According to Ali Martinez, a cryptocurrency trading expert, Ethereum is currently showing signs of breaking out, and the next key resistance level could lie just beyond 2100. Furthermore, Martinez suggests that there are minimal resistance supply walls between Ethereum and this critical level. So we wouldn't be shocked at all if we get up to 2100 here ahead of the Shanghai upgrade. Now, on-chain data reveals that the next critical resistance line is right here, where over 200,000 addresses had previously purchased over 18 million ETH. Martinez did stress last week that given the lack of significant resistance ahead, it was entirely reasonable to expect further upside for Ethereum when it was trading at 1804. And we could see we're well above that mark now. Back on March 29th, Finbull reported Ethereum could be poised for a rally to 2000 when it was changing hands at just above 1800. Currently, the digital asset got as high as 1921 here in the last 24 hours. Now, how about this Shanghai upgrade? What can we expect here? Now, there's, again, many schools of thought, but it says here Ethereum Shanghai upgrade could bring $2.4 billion in selling pressure to Ethereum. The 1 million instantly withdrawable Ether has become a point of concern for the market. Ethereum's backward incompatible Shapella hard fork for Shanghai, slated to happen in just 7 days, will let users withdraw their staked Ether. The lingering fear in the market is that the impending unlocking of Ethereum deposited in the network to boost security in return for rewards will see some holders rush to exchanges to liquidate their tokens. According to some, the resulting increase in selling pressure could be worth a couple $1 billion. 1.1 million ETH related to partial reward withdrawals could face the market, while Celsius is likely to sell its 158K staked balance as part of its bankruptcy process. These two numbers represent nearly 1.3 million ETH, or approximately $2.4 billion worth of potential sell-side pressure to face the market. Now, here's what we have to consider. There will be buyers too. There's always buyers and there's sellers. So I do think if we get a sell-off, I think personally it's going to be something here short term that we could see Ethereum drop. But I think as long as we stay kind of in this macro trend, which has been positive here for Ethereum and Bitcoin and the entire crypto market here in 2023, I think buyers are going to come in here very, very quickly, rush in and buy up the dip. And again, it's not to say that all of this money, all of this 2.4 billion that is going to be available to be sold on the market will be sold, right? Now, more than 18 million Ethereum has been staked in the network since the beacon chain went live in December 2020. While the entire balance cannot be unstaked immediately after the upgrade, it'll happen in waves. About 1.1 million coins earned as rewards for staking will be instantly withdrawable. So Ether stakers are paid rewards in Ethereum. All of that is to be liquid here not too long from now. Kraken One stake all ETH staked by U.S. investors as a result of its Wells notice. This could entice some of Kraken's ETH stakers to also sell. This is coming from a couple different analysts. You can see that chart right there, kind of highlighting that. But then there's another school of thought. Big sell-off unlikely. So the expected supply boost of more than 2 billion amounts for just 20% of Ethereum's average daily trading volume, according to data sourced from CoinGecko. Partial withdrawals are likely to take 5 to 6 days to process. Full withdrawals 3 weeks to 4 weeks, 3 weeks to 4 months rather, according to an analysis by 21 Shares. In other words, the selling pressure will likely be distributed over several days, so we won't get it all at once, allowing, again, buyers to come in to match that selling pressure. And we've seen activity pick up heavily here on the Ethereum network. As long as that continues, I don't think we're going to have a major issue. And then here's just a final graph, the percent of staked supply in profit. So you would think a chunk of this could potentially be sold in the short term. 46% of the staked supply right now is in the profit. So of course you want to take, your money out when you're actually in the green. Now that this does bode well for, the other half is not in the green. So you would think they're not going to just come out and sell their Ethereum, especially with the upside potential Ethereum has in the next several years. But we'll be keeping tabs on it for you when this money does become unlocked about a week from now. It's a big upgrade, and we'll be keeping you up to speed on all the information you need to know about the new Shanghai upgrade. Appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.